Gremo Dendroland part 2. I hope it works. Vid, napiš. Zdaj bo, ona bo nekaj povedala.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work?
Še ni... Aha, zdaj si začel s
All
tem.
right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll
A jaz
teach you
slišam,
all
v redu je.
right.
Je
Mark
slišati.
my words.
Kaj pa tebe je slišati?
Tudi mene, sam sebe tudi
Jebem
slišam.
ti na glas. Jebem tiš. Evo, zdaj pa na novo smo, lajkite, šerite, ne se ne. Lahko pa.
More speed.
Evo. Vse je slišati, ne?
Ja, je, ja.
Ok. Kam moram zdaj iti? Aj, tle nazaj.
Naprej, ja.
More speed.
Ne, čakaj, kam?
V jamo.
More speed.
Jaz ne... A ja.
V levo, gori.
Ja, nisem videla, no, se zdaj sem...
Hello? Hypatia?
Vse, tudi Lukata je slišati, ne?
There's nobody here.
Ja, je.
Ok, super.
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Nisi prezgodaj pisal vid, ampak mi imamo zaostanka ne par sekund.
Zdaj vse dela, dobro je. A kdo join ali livo? Lega tega lušnega.
Vida smo odkabili.
Vid! Where you go?
There you are.
A je šel ven spraviti še tak
Are you alright?
Hm?
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current
Zdaj gremo v...
Wait,
v...
why does it look
The
super
domain,
foggy
ne?
outside all of a sudden?
Ja.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
Relax.
Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Ne veš, kaj je bila fora? Desktop audio 1 smo zgubili, pa smo pol sem dvojko dala in je pač zgleda, okej. Ker bi moglo biti desktop audio 1, pa ni jasno, kaj je fora, kam je šel tisti desktop audio.
Wow, this place is huge. I knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows?
A prvi del je bil
Maybe we'll
pelan
find a
sleko, ker ni
somewhere.
bilo nič slišati zvoka od nobenega.
Kaj slikam pisati? Svoje nisem bil prvi del. Ja, ne, vse prvi del je bil... Kaj da ga ne bi bilo v bistvu. Mislim, da ni bilo zvoka, no, pa zasrali smo. Jaz sem zasrala, no. Ja, Farman je bil prvi del, ja.
Saj po teh gobah lahko skačeš, to ti pač pove.
Čakaj, kam grem zdaj? Moram gor priti, a ne? A ja, saj so
Ja.
njim, to je. A tam kje za raziskati še?
Kar pet po vrsti, tako se zvrtiš v krogi tle, boš prišla pol nazaj.
More speed.
What? Kako investigate? Saj ne morem nikamor iti. A ja, ok.
Naravnost.
Huh?
Kakšni
What
čeki?
happened just now? Why'd everything around
Tu
us
pa imajo,
suddenly
glej, so pozavo,
change?
sigurno so.
The fuck? Kaj je to fora? Nima veze. Kaj se je že angli zataknil? To je to. Kaj ne moram gor?
Dobro, se vidimo tudi jutri, Slejko.
Kaj napisal? Okej. Ena nekje na kopici, ma dobro, se bomo že najdel.
Crush! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Shut up! Rack and ruin!
Kaj pa je to? Aha. Aha.
To te zdaj bo peljalo v kulji. Da je meni skoraj malo bolj potiho, ker se mi zdi, da me je preveč slišati na streamu.
Čakaj, si zahteven, veš. To je krasna. User volume. V redu zdaj? Povej nekaj.
Boljš.
Ne, zdaj te ni nad slišati. Zdaj povej.
Okej,
A je v redu zdaj?
v redu.
Okej, tam malo malo poslušam. Radko mi je napisal, ma ti pej tu Dendroland, ki rabiš irelje vaditi. Moram cel lol vaditi, ne znam kako. Kako pridem zdaj sem gor?
Stajem verjetno spet kaj.
Aja. Setting, da sem hotela dati Genshin Impact, če mogo biti. Aha. Ali preveč je game na glas, pa ti potih. Ja, se vem, se vem. Ne moram zdaj dati, ker sem tle noto domejno. Hvala ti. V glavi mi odmeva ta frulica.
What into that is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Čakaj, to mi je pa nekam znano.
Ja, se i na Zooma, domeni.
We fight or?
Ne, stopi tja pa poglej proti soncu, da sestaviš skup stvari. Čisto kot desno.
Ja, ja, vidim, vidim. To mi dela živčno. Kaj moram zdaj sestaviti? Aha. Ne moram prebaliti, v glavi mi odmeva ta frulica. Ne! Ne! Da sem pa še fural. I can't.
Spol switchi vsaj v EULO.
Na, Luka. For all the boys. Jaz rada hodam žonglijem, kaj je velik.
More speed.
To me prav driblajo, sam da te v teje vadim.
Ja, se šel, gor spet pogledaj.
Ja.
Well, looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting.
Fajn.
Abyss.
Trzeba tu dobro
Solidify.
There is no escape.
This is order.
Crush. Blood of frost. I condemn you.
The new life. The end is nigh.
Ne, bi to ni naredil.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Kaj pa ne dela na
Shudder.
The world.
Beg for mercy.
A, je to fora.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Opasan.
Tako zmerom.
Skor strah. Kaj zdaj se bomo fajtali do konca, ali so sam neke prazne obljube? Aja, what?
Spet zagiftana.
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
A sem še pomenil.
So
Ne, zdaj pa mislim, da ne
sweet.
več.
Pa le dam
Well,
pa tih
the
genš.
good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's...
Andiamo, ragazzi. No dej, kaj s to tetko?
Wait a
Stalno po
sec.
tleh leži, pa
Look
neki
at all this
čudne.
fruit lying around her. We can...
After giving me the semi-conscious Hypatia. Tam je ime, kako pokošni roži.
Who is there?
Ja, res.
Tainari, is that you?
Ni tajnari. Je ljubi.
Tikhnari.
Tikhnari. It's not tikhnari.
Huh?
Mater, kako ti špegli sploh stojijo gor?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here...
Tikhnari.
Skozi neki žnara. No dej. Kaj zdaj tu gledam
I
po ure?
see. So, you're friends of Tainari.
Tajnari?
I apologize for all the I'm grateful that you came so
Tudi
quickly to
zelena
save
obrve
me.
ima.
You even brought all this fruit.
Ma cela je zelena.
I see.
Well, actually, we were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and...
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my,
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
A je uni, tamičkan.
Tako.
Oh,
Kind of like a
so
cabbage.
you were able to see them too?
Ki cute. Jaz bi imela za petega.
Saj manj, da so, veš, plišasti,
Hold
mrč.
on a second,
Sem
traveler.
videl.
You say that before we
Goodbye.
arrived, you saw some mysterious creature
Gleda kot
and suddenly
Pokemon.
had a strange dream?
Ja, ja.
Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
Joj, ko so
So,
cute.
Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor
Jih je
exactly?
različnih oblik.
I'm not
tudi.
sure what
dejansko?
it's called, to be
Ja, ja.
A
honest.
tudi farbe?
But
A
I
so si
do know
zelene?
that they have
Farbe,
some
to jih
sort
boš
of deeper
našla po celi
connection with the
tej Sumeriji.
Dendrolarchon.
Dendrolanduju.
I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was
Hello,
able to form a
Gregor,
connection
hello.
with Ermin's soul.
We play
Hello.
games.
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding,
Vse imamo tle.
and my mind was
Vida,
racing with all the
Luka, tam
knowledge
imaš
that I had
tle-
touched.
Luka je back vokal. Tle, ko je prišel, pa je šel.
And at that very moment,
Glej, kako
I
je dušen.
suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
Imela
In
bi
my
doma.
curiosity,
Glej ga.
I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to
Ti
me
so tako
living in the
sitni
cave,
zadelati misije z
because they
njimi.
didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to.
Joj, ko bi imela doma.
It wasn't until I crouched down next to them
Da se nekaj
that they
razteguje.
suddenly realized that I could see them.
Glej ga.
Sploh poslušaš, kaj ti govori.
And
Ja, da ga je
then?
lahko videla.
And then I had a
Zadnji
dream.
stavek, ko sem slišala.
By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen.
Pač, da niso visible za vse, a ne?
I was
Ja, ja,
convinced
ja,
they'd
moraš
never
biti
show up
zagiftana.
again. But sure enough,
To so
I
v bistvu
saw them
nore
nearby a
gobice.
few days later.
Ja, oni
I feel
boš
like
pol
they
videla
aren't
tudi
as afraid
stransko
of me
misijo,
as the first
živijo v
time I
nekem
approached them.
nerealnem svetu.
But I never would have expected. Yes, no doubt about that.
Lahko rekli,
By the
the
way,
high world.
Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Ermin's soul.
Ja, s tistem štartaš vid, pa se pa vleče.
Sorry about
Kaj ta,
that. Sounds
Hypatia je
like
nova
just drinking
Mona.
juice still isn't quite enough for
Ni
my
to klepa.
stomach.
Brez zamere.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier.
Opa,
All
imam
right,
dečka.
we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other
Ok, sam da dam tale Genshin bolj potih, da vaše ušesa ne trpijo.
Ja.
Na petko,
Paimon coming in. Paimon coming in.
Na
Is this level
šestko.
okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in.
Na šestko bo po
Paimon
moje ful.
coming in. Is this
Okay.
level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Kaj moram zdaj narediti?
Na Frantijo.
Nahraniti. Kužval.
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari
I
gave
already
us
did
since we
zvok
already
vid.
watched it.
Ja, v redu je.
Okay.
Meni je v
It
redu.
smells amazing. And the box isn't.
Let's start eating. Opa, zid.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable.
Kaj to si naredila
I'm
achievement? ko
truly
štirikrat
thankful
spremeniš
whenever I
vali,
can
ko se
enjoy a
Paimon
proper
vpraša?
meal like this.
A dejansko je achievement.
Cooking really isn't my
Ma
forte.
mislim, da si, ali nisi?
Ja, verjetno sem, ja. Pa saj sem že zdaj 4-krat premaknil, ne? Sem že prej po moje. Vidim, da skrtno za tele achievemente. Jih imaš kar iz rokava jih
Even
strešaš.
though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Ermin's soul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives
Nice.
without ever successfully
No, tle ti
connecting
pač
with
ta
Ermin's soul
govori,
as you.
pod napisi še z moje strani,
A se kad
The
skipam,
kako je
pa boš ti
težko,
povedal.
kako je težko ona, kakor znanstvenica, da pač se težko poveže s tem Irmin solom, ker pač so znanstveniki, ki več let se ne morejo, ti pa si takoj videti tisto drevo. In tle ti govori, vidimo te Greater Lord, Ruka Devata in te fore malo.
We can occasionally tap it naturally. Anyone
ni
who can
neki ful
establish a
pomembno, ali?
connection with Irminsul in
Ma
the
ne,
first
ne,
ever
tudi
attempt.
sam mal napeljuje na to, kar smo ti mi do zdaj govorili.
That was primarily due to her body's unique constant. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause. Not to worry though. It appears you've already Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendroarchon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques,
Well, that's a relief.
Ja,
I must
Eddie me
admit,
vidi, če
I
češ.
am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Čakaj, kdo je Irminsul te...
Irminsul je tisto drevo, ki si ga videla čist na začetki.
Aha. Jaz ne
Whoa,
bi safrala
you're
glavo
really
bole.
serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
As a member of the Ritawe Starshan at the Academia, my
Mega.
main area of research is the stars and their connection, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing. If
Yeah,
only
they
my
live here.
perception wasn't so limited. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without that's why we meditate
To vsi
alone.
vidimo, je
We
diabo.
need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Pig?
Of course I do. Especially during nights
Ni
that are pitch
original,
black
ni
with no
original
moonlight.
design character pa ni.
However,
Tega, ta je
I've been
original
feeling
design.
better as of late. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of But what's strangest of all
Pa
is
zdaj
that
ti
they're
tudi govori
clearly
to, da
an
preveč
envoy of the
znanja
god of
lahko že
wisdom
škoduje in
herself.
take
What's so
fore.
A ja,
strange about
to
that?
pa verjamem.
It doesn't...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh. Is that true?
Yes.
A ja, to je pa
well,
posebnost, ja, ker si je
Da ne
dobro
morajo
zapomnil, pa
sanjati.
boš mogla.
only
Ja,
children can dream in Sumeru.
se jaz
The
imam
sages say that
brain
wisdom
dela,
implies
še
rationality.
zaenkrat.
But
Čeprav
that
skipnem
which
še
occurs in
zmeri,
dreams is often
pridem-
neither
ja,
rational nor
prebereš tisto, kaj važno.
logical.
Pa ko
Ja.
boš videla, ko boš morala dejansko
Yes.
govoriti v
If one
kasnejšem
struggles with
Icon Questi,
anxiety, the
so
fact
tle
that the
te
people of
itsy-bitsy
Sumeru do
stvari,
not have
ki jih
dreams
lahko
is seen as
uporabljaš.
a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukad. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me
Pač
that I
pravi
know
za
I've
tisti
grown
Greater
up
Lord
once I
Ruka
stopped
Devata,
dreaming.
ko je, kot da je vse zastrala in
studied
take
hard,
stvari, pač ne vejo,
enrolled
kaj
as
se
a
je
student in the
dogajalo.
academia, and went on to become a researcher. But then, on the day I
In
scared
ti
the
hočeš to
little Aranara,
raziskati.
Ja,
I
ja.
suddenly saw it. It was
Pač ker hočeš vse, veš, vse
incredible.
arkone. Med
Though I don't
in
exactly
Wigati v
remember
real
what I
life in
saw,
V
mi.
žepu jih
I
hoče imeti.
clearly recalled the
Ja,
feeling.
tako ja.
Back then,
Jahet,
I
tisto
was foolish
carico.
and ignorant as
Yeah.
any youth would be. But I was free of fear.
Koliko črkata žena?
Just be sure not to speak of this if you
Ja, tle
travel to
dobivaš vse te
Sumeru
podatke.
City.
Prvič.
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as
To
of
sem pa
now.
lih skipala,
All
ker
I
me je
can
zanimalo.
say is that what you
Ja, da
saw
greš v
is a
Sumeru
memory
City zdaj naprej
contained-
raziskovati.
World. If only I could ascend past
Ta
Satyavada
so pa
life
naprej
and begin
giftala.
Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you.
En karakter ima voice line. Ja, se vem, se ga je imel že v ekonomiji, je imel voice line, ki se je sam zadrla. Ether! To je bilo to. Voice line.
If you
Ja,
two
pa
are ever in the
v
area
Liu je
again,
rekla,
please
can
be
you
sure to
help
come
me,
and see me.
kaj že,
There's
posterje
no need to be
obešati?
thanking me.
A,
You
ne se
two are
spomnim
my
sam tisto
saviors.
v ekonomiji, ki se zadere.
Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is all right and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paim...
Gandara videti, če pa tam, kamar je kolej, pa tih scenarij. Teleportiri se.
A ja, čakaj, te rože imam tle. I take these flowers. Bom takoj. O, jebem tiš. Jebeš, ne bom. Ali pa daj se bom.
A tu boš rabila.
Ja, se bom popravil. Ma kaj lahko pruje sem. Nimam jaz kazuhe.
Kazo hales.
Ja. Še ki? Šakira,
Pa poslušaj.
Šakira! Ni, ne?
Ma tle mislim, da ne.
Baš se teleportiri, kam? Saj sem že tle. Se ni teleporta.
O pa se stejčki.
Kako?
stej, ne? Stejčki se do tja.
A ja, stojčki. Kje pa so stojčki? Žongli, can you please? Sit your ass down. Aha, točki.
Stejčki so vse posod po Sumeriji.
A sem se stečkala. Sem.
Tako je.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
Kaj pa ta si?
I understand that you're a forest watcher
To so
and
pa
that it's your
profesori.
duty to combat
to
the
se
effects
vidi.
of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul.
Ful mi je
How
tako
could
čudno,
Keep
ker
your
pač
emotions in
Sumerija,
check,
kao
Gulam.
Afrika, pa
Let's
tropski
at least
gost,
listen
pa
to
puščava,
Tainari's reason
pa
for
kar največji
declining.
intelektualci
We're here to
iz te
invite
vata,
him to
iz
the
največjo
academia,
knjižnico so
not
žvidla.
to cause-
Ful
Ja,
veliko
saj.
učite.
Kage, I am
Kaj
truly
to je kao
honored
Afrika, ali
that
kaj?
you came here in person.
Ja, ja,
But I'm
Afrika,
afraid I
pa
must still
Azija, ta
decline your...
Middle East.
I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Someone like you.
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation.
Ta je
He is a
Haravatat
renowned
sage.
sage of the Immorta, after all.
I see.
A to pa kaj
And I
veze zdaj,
think
kar se
Tainari,
pogovarjajo?
your master is an integral
Ma
part
sam
of
to,
this
da boš
effort.
ugotovila,
And
da je
what
tudi
exactly does my
Tinjari
master
enkrat se
need of
šolal,
me,
pa bil ne
Sage
vem
Kage?
kakšen profesor, pa se mu je malo
You'll
zaguštilo,
know
mislim,
once you've arrived in
ful mu ni bilo
Sumeru
všeč
City,
več
that
v
is.
Sumeriji, v Sumeru
And
Cityju
how
in
long
zdaj
will
tle
I be
živi kot
required
ta
to
ranger.
stay?
Zdaj pa...
Pa je še zmer dohtar, ne, on je en tak,
Zdaj pa Rambo.
There's no definite...
ja
Do
ne,
you
ne, on
mean
je
to
tako
tell me
albedo,
that despite
recimo.
coming all the
Se
way
ne,
here to
albedo je nek
Dendroland,
alkemist, on je pa nek tak
if that's
dohtar
the
z
case, then I'm
roštami.
afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
Animal rebela je on.
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Pa ima pa svoj original design, dal.
Ta ušije sa.
Ja. Full karakterjev slej je based po resničnih arabskih doktorjih, astronomih in podobno. A ja?
Tainari,
Nice.
what was that all about?
It's nothing.
Ja,
Some
se
people from
Arabci
the
pa Middle East,
academia
jaz sem
wanted me
rekel
to go
Middle
to
East, Middle
Sumeru
Asia.
City to assist them with a project. But I had to refuse. But all that can wait. How did things go
Zanimivo,
with
barva
Hypatia?
oči rjava in pol zelena od spodaj.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru.
Ja, gremo.
We want to meet.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try?
Let me think.
Lisa!
My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. Also, when you enter
Ti
Sumeru
hočeš
City,
zdaj
you'll
tukaj najti, ne,
probably
ta
end up
Lord,
receiving
Lesser
something like
Lord
this item
Kusanali,
here.
ko je v bistvu
Ja.
Nahida,
I'm not sure if it
in
will
ne
ever
nima
come in
pojma,
handy.
kaj se je dogajalo z
What
njo,
is it?
oziroma kaj se je zgodilo.
It's called an Akasha Terminal.
Pač
It's a
boš malo
tool
zdaj
produced
poizvedla.
by the academia that utilizes the legacy of great
Evo,
Haruk.
kar
Needless to
debata.
say, this device and its usage fall under the academia's expertise. So,
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to...
yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she...
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
Idemo.
I've been waiting for you two. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be...
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for... We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember?
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again.
Tako da
The
bi
Rangers
poslušal
will
Amber.
always be ready to assist you here.
Tako en malo dvojčica. Joj, Kali, you too nice. Idem pa jedla pita pockets. Moramo peške, da je teleporta, nema ga.
More speed.
Še en hobo, en mint in gremo.
Te ne pozabi, da se neč ne dotikati z elektro ali pa spyro.
Ok.
More speed.
Tisto tu ne moreš pobrati, ampak tu streliš z lokom.
A, dejansko.
Pa z lokom moraš prej pobrati tisto dendro, kakor si delala včeraj za tisto withering.
A, ne bom se matrala, v redu, bom že drugič.
Pa si tam zraven si imela.
A tu? Dobar, dej. Sam nimam loka, čakaj, moram. Maj je bila. Lahko ganjo, ali mora biti dendro?
As per our contract.
Ne, lahko je ganjo. Poberi tam pri strani, tisti, da ti okul, dendro, ne v glavnem desno, tam imaš.
Ki?
Par kuči. Gori.
We're way behind
Kuča
schedule.
časti.
No, evo ga. Vidiš? Tam
Ja,
desno,
vidim.
gori. Ajde, šici.
A ja,
Šicneš enkrat in potem rata naslednja, šicneš v drugo. Aja, ne, ta prvič so ti pastili, dobro, imaš že skrinjo, ni treba za vse
There's
pošicati.
nothing wrong with
Yes,
reaping a reward every now and then.
A tu ne moram pobrati?
Ne, zdaj imaš označeno, kadar je tisti dendro simbol gor, pomeni, da si to že naredila.
A rešim to kozo ali ne še?
Ne,
bom še.
to je ta, če začneš ta quest, začneš svojo usodo in ne prideš več ven za celo leto.
Ok, ne bom niti pipala na poli.
Kaj je ta najdaljši quest ever.
Ne
Next on the
diram.
agenda.
No, ma enkrat boš mogla, če češ videti tiste svoje zelene, plišaste.
Ja, tu bom.
No, oni so tle.
Sucker for a punch, huh?
Happy to oblige.
Te sem jaz farmil za Dio.
Crush.
Mogoče ima prav, vidite, da mogoče res sam pipneš in pol pastiš za ve komaj.
Ma ne bom niti pipala, se
I
vem,
can put
ki je.
these to good use.
Dobro. Vseeno že se zgabila, ker zmerno boš mogli enkrat tam desno.
More speed.
Kaj pa je tle?
Shudder.
Vidiš,
Ja,
kaj
ti
imam?
takih lodi, ki držijo tisti kamen, ti korenine, moraš z dendro tam, da se dvigne. Kar vrži, jav.
Don't be scared.
A, lidi! O, prasič! Ok.
No in zdaj če tole z elektriko še enkrat udaraš, ali pa z ognjem, se še naprej zgodijo stvari.
A.
The campaign begins.
A tle naprej.
Ja. Se še bolj dvigno.
In kaj zdaj?
Ja, pač sam tako, če boš rabila kdaj, zdaj tukaj ni bilo slučajno nič. Če boš z ognjem, se pa skrči oziroma uničuješ stvari, z elektro pa poganjaš. Sam z dendro pa zmer začneš.
Ok, razumem.
Voda pa ice ni pa nikoli nič. Mislim, voda je v bistvu, da dobiš tisti dendro, tisto jabko, ko pride. Zeleno.
Tle je ta semafor, mislim teleport.
Bomo prvo poiskali Katarin.
Katarinca! Niza bisere. Nize. Katarina niza bisere. Mat so otroci veseli.
Sumeru
Zdaj te bodo posodobili.
We
Kaj me bojo?
finally made it.
Boš videla?
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
The fuck?
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A pa lahko kar noter stopam,
How
ni
did you
tako
know
kot tam, da me bojo hantali ven, pa da rabim vsa pooblastila, če že kam stopt. All are
Because
welcome,
there's
okay.
currently no information on either
Ja,
of you in the Akasha.
tukaj ni
But no
boš
need to
videla, no,
worry,
pa
that
z Arkom
won't
Questom
prevent
bo
you
bilo
from
malo,
entering
da
the
boš
city.
mogla ven.
In fact,
Ah.
the Academia conveniently provides
Tako da
each
takrat sem
traveler
začela
to
tisti
Sumeru
Arkom
City
Quest,
with
ki je
a
od Nahide
device.
naredil šusi, ko pa
Perhaps
si
you two
spoiler
have
stvari,
heard
če
of the
greš ven.
Akasha before.
Okay.
It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of
Ok,
collected
pravila,
knowledge.
danes ne.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious
Pa
inventions,
tiste rože za
the
Nilo vid,
Akasha
mislim, da
Terminal.
za level
As
80 jo
long as
manj,
you
za
are within
90 zadnja
Sumeru's
cent pa
borders,
ne.
you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you
Poslušaj
need.
zdaj tlek ti govori.
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large
Pač
cities
ta
such as
Akasha
Sumeru
system
City
je
and Port
ok
Ormuz.
Google.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
Govoriš Google in oni vsi ti povejo, ko je. In ta Google Akasha system
You
deluje
two are
preko
quite fortunate.
Gnosisa od
Until
Dendro.
recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to
Alexa, pol.
outlanders who spent an extended
Ko
amount
Alexa,
of time
tako
in
je.
Sumeru. However,
Kaj
this
gre lahko
policy was
narobe, ne?
recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
A to je tu. To je prstren.
Ja,
It kind of looks like a leaf.
To
vsi imajo te
activate it,
AirPods.
simply hold it in your hand and say the following
Stay
phrase
smart.
to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Kaj pa je
So this
Dendroland?
little doodad
A
lets
wisdom,
you
kao.
Ja,
access
the God of
knowledge.
wisdom.
Maybe we can
A,
use
kar
it to
take.
find a way to meet Lesser
Tisto
Lord
mičkeno je pametno
Kusanagi.
strašno, okej.
Let's give it a try.
Tako ja, Lesar od Kusanari je pametna
May the
kušus.
mighty God
Okay.
bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Majka bože. Wow. Ok, Google.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use
High
this
tech
thing.
shit.
It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it.
That's kinda
Oh,
creepy.
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City.
The power of
May the wisdom
Akasha
of the
system.
Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Ne bo tale lift na
Okay,
tvojemu
now that we're
always
in,
your guide.
we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to... Okay, next, let's concentrate on
Ta Sanctuary
asking
of
how to meet
Surastana
her.
je najvišji stolp tle.
Huh? Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something... Paimon's brain is
Nima
exhausted.
VIP dostopa, ne plačuje monthly subscription ali
Good
neki.
idea.
Ma z
But
reklamam.
what are you going to ask it?
Ja, ja.
Kaj pa vprašam?
Jaz bi vse.
A ja, imaš možnost vse.
Ma, ne vem če.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
A ja, moraš vse. Jaz pa Paimon imava 1 na 1.
You too? Well, glad...
Ruka devata.
Ruka devata.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden.
Kaj, zakaj mislijo Arkona?
Seems no matter which way we
Se
try,
imajo.
we
A ja,
can't
oni
find
valjda ne vejo,
anything
ne?
that'll lead
Kako
us to
smeri.
Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Ne vejo oni, kdo je Arkon, ne?
Guess our only choice
Ma vejo,
now
vejo.
is to try meeting
A vejo,
with
da
the
je ta
researcher
mini.
that Tainari
Ja.
recommended.
Poglej si,
Sumeru,
veš kaj si
and
poglej,
even has a
je na pol
position in the
spoil, v bistvu ni, ne,
academia.
poglej si
Maybe
trailer,
you'll
ki je
be
bil
able
za
to access
Nahido.
more info
Tam
from
ti
the
bodo na
Akasha.
hitro povedali, kaj se dogaja.
No sej bom itak šla čez story.
Tainari wrote an
Reacting
address on
channel.
the
Ma ne vem,
letter's
če bo že danes
envelope.
prišla do tam. Zdaj so šle malo šetkala in to bo
Not
to.
far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great. You see, Tainari sent us here.
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the
Here, this is a letter from
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two
Yeah,
really
that
scared
was
the
the
life out of
sweet.
me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know
A
a
bom
way we can
mitala
do
danes
that?
ali ne?
You mean you want
Ne.
to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exact...
Vedo, da je Dendrolarkon.
Sorry,
Ja, se
the
ti pravim,
Akasha
da
didn't
vejo za njo.
respond to
Sam
my
to
query.
ti čem povedati, da si pogled tisti trailer, malo imaš le reactiona, še channel, pa užila, zakaj se gre, kako nek trailer v bistvu v celo sumeri štorijo.
Prav.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know
Mislim,
is
si
that
lahko
ever
pol, če
since
si
Lesser
že za
Lord
vse te Dendro
Kusanali returned
karakterje
to
pogledala.
Sumeru, she's
Mislim, da je
never
Dendro
left the
Sumeru.
sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
Ja, vitisni celoten
No need
quest
to
je
worry just
sigurno
yet.
je
I'm
3
only
ure po malem,
hypothesizing
pa
here.
če
You
speedrunaš.
could certainly try asking around and see if
Damn.
anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to
Como
see
pa-
Lesser Lord
a ne
Kusanali
jutri ne.
may not be a bad thing.
Nedelja,
In
I
this
guess.
world, there will always be
Ja.
information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle
Tle ti
that
malo
my
govori,
brain
kako
cells can
deluje
spit
sistem.
out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Ja, zanimivo je pa, ful.
Thanks for your...
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations, hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations
Tisto
were
kazmo se
pretty
pa
low,
vleklo,
so
pa
what
ni
do
bilo
we
meni
do
tako zanimivo.
Meni
Tako
tudi
da
ne.
ja.
Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here. Huh? Like who?
Add extra applesauce.
Oh, you're right!
No, evo.
Catherine! The Adventurers Guild...
Katarinca! Where is you? Ne se ne.
Misliš, da bo kakšna drugačna?
Ista kak. She teleports. Jaz pa Katarina porabljava teleporte. Vidijo?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, traveler in Paimon.
Mi da se že poznava.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood.
Sploh ni
The
čuden,
Adventurers
da
Guild
ga
is
tle čaka.
always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way...
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Tu tole rošca si je dala gor.
Ja, tle je sumeričanka.
Tle Samarjanka.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent
Ja, tle boš
information
vedela
in
malo
my
več o
personal
Catherine
memory.
v Archon Questu.
Ja?
Another dead
Zihe,
end.
kakšna žival.
Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please
But a
do not
bot.
worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the
Sure, Villa,
Adventurers
but
Guild does
quite
not
jasno.
serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru,
Eremites
so they naturally
je
accrue
Dia.
intelligence.
Ona je tudi
An
tisti rod.
Eremite
In
brigade
to so
called
ti
the Core of
puščavniki.
30 is in charge of
Se
Sumeru
fahtajo
City's
proti tebi.
defenses.
Rdeči.
Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the
Malo
affairs of
razlaga, kaj
Core
imaš
of
tle kaj za
30?
fajtati.
What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30. You're welcome.
Ja,
I wish you
oba
two
dva,
the
vid.
best
To
of
bo
luck.
zdaj, kmalu,
We
preden
look
bo
forward
sploh
to your
nakida.
exploits in Sumeru.
Dejansko se kliče Alzheimer.
Off to the Citadel!
Ma ni Alzheimer, je Alzheimer.
A,
Ma se lep sliši Alzheimer, ne?
ja, strašno lepo se sliši. Tudi, čekaj, tle sem bila, ko sem Lizo spajala. A nisem?
Možno, možno.
Welcome.
Daš zdaj delati te
The
bountyje
Adventurers
za
Guild told me to
Asfalt,
expect you
ljudi,
to.
asfalta.
Asfand.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
To je ko Aslan iz Nahnija.
Tako, ja.
Nahnija, sej Nahnija je tudi z Dendrolanda v bistvu.
I see. So,
Mama je napisala, kaj
Catherine's the one who
Alzheimer
sent
vse
you this
pozablja.
Ja, lahko bi, ne?
Ne, prebrihten
It's
je
said
pa.
that the Eremites
Sej,
network is
Alzheimer je
vast,
itak
but
dobijo
even
ta
I can't
pametni
help
ljudje,
you meet
tako
the
da ga je faso.
Dendroarchon.
Ja. Čeprav ta Alzheimer je tak zelo dober, tle karakter. Vsega boš malo srečala.
Afraid so.
Afraid so.
The Eremites aren't
Ker je
terribly
preteško izgovoriti.
religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert.
Ma ni mi všeč tuk ta, ne vem, lepše mi je šetat bilo po
Since those
Inazumi
days,
pa po
we've used our own two hands to carve out a
Live.
living.
Ni mi
We
všeč
don't
tu.
beg
Malo jaz,
gods
ta
for
gospel,
their
ki malo
aid.
raziskuješ, se tudi malo tako
It isn't just us,
zgubljaš. Ma
though.
puščava je meni grozno všeč.
If you ask me,
Yeah.
I think most in
Ja,
Sumeru
ful je dobra puščava.
aren't interested in Lesser Lord
Tuganke in vse.
Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Kazem je bil pa najbolj lame.
Just take the Academia, for
Bož bi bilo, da ga
example.
ne bi dali.
They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru
The more you know.
and gifted
Wait.
us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just
more you know.
happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance.
Zakaj pa
And
ne?
the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the
Really?
people of
Really? Aw.
Vse s tem govori.
After hearing all of
Yeah.
that,
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it
Pa
comes
čista
down
Greater
to
Lord Rukadavata je bila res
Besides,
nekaj posebnega
I'm
in
sure
ful
the
neki
God
so jo
of
vsi
wisdom
imeli
doesn't
za ne
worry
vem kaj
about
je.
her
Pa to je spet tako, ne?
reputation
Drugač
among
ti bodo
people
govorili
like us.
eremiti, drugač ti bodo govorili ti sumerije, pa
Ja.
tisti puščavniki,
Thanks for the
ko
info,
so,
Asfalt.
vsi imajo malo drugačne zgodbe od tega Arkona, ker je tudi tako velika dežela.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
A se res, jaz sem Adventurers Guild. Good times.
seems Asfand was right about most people's attitudes here.
Poglej tisti trailer, res, da boš malo videla, kaj se gre.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendroarchon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we
Brainwashing
try,
me.
Ja,
the
ja.
Nekako.
hopeless everything seems.
Pa s tem, da nas to napravo, ne?
Isn't there at least
Ja, ja,
one person in
odvisniki.
this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Ni original design.
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently
Kaga.
arrived here.
Yeah.
You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce
Dunjar
myself.
zada.
I'm Dunyarzad,
O,
one of
kurbiš.
Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Dunjar's
Whoa,
out.
really?
Ko je
Then
dinozaur.
do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendroarchon. Sure. It goes like this. Long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendroarchon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me.
Alas.
He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came.
Witness
To his
the
own surprise,
final calamity.
the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand?
the final calamity.
She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Che lepo.
Yeah,
Che lepo.
Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after
Warm
that.
and fuzzy to the east.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Donirajte, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
A ti so eremiti, ne? Ti rdeči.
Ja, to so ti fosili.
Hey, wait!
Ni eremit ko nek
What
fosil.
the heck just happened?
Ne. Ti si
Kako
je pa... Amonit.
No.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Donirajte was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Možda si, ne možda.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired
Poglej
girl wearing
trailer.
a purple top and a long blue dress?
Čakaj,
We're looking
če
for her.
gledam to zdaj.
Kaj ne moraš na
Did she
YouTube
have
iti?
bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Ja, pa hočem storiti do konca, da se
Yes,
konča.
that's her.
Aha,
Did you
ja,
see which
mislim tu ja.
direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
Se lahko dam YouTube, da skupaj pogledamo trailer na streamu.
No, se to sem mislil.
That should keep him
Kako
busy
se
for
je
a
zasmejala
while.
ta Paimon.
Let's hurry and find
Pametna
Donirajte.
Paimon.
Pa ima prestrašno. Roža. Ja, rabim to roža. To so
To
meroma.
rabam jaz, za Nilov.
Padi Sara.
Padi Sara.
Padi kuža Sara. Evo, zdaj lahko pogledamo trailer. A čakaj, še vidim, moram tle sprejeti. Dojdel. Daj da vidimo njegov profil, daj da te malo expozam vid. Ujej, level
A sploh pa
55. Level 55, kaj ti kaj spiš? Sparala bis 8.3, kako to, da te Luka ni zgurala, da si prišel do levela 12 z 36 izvedicami?
Ja, se ga guram, pa ne gre, mora farmat še kaj.
Name card fali. Da vidimo. A, se da videti celo. Kaj si vidim tle nulo? Could never.
Joj. Ja, ma dobro, main character rečemo, da ga ne igra več.
Kaj je to? Tu pa ni... To je bil... Koga je to? A to je...
To je darilo rojstno dnevno moje.
Battle Pass.
Ja.
Kaj lepo. 2020, 2020, 17. Ok. A vidim, da imaš bubble rad? Ok, kaj ima
Ja,
ta
baba
weapon?
Roma aparat, ja.
To je pa neki
Waifu.
free to play shit. Heca se.
Ne, sej ta knjiga je v redu.
Ja se vem. Kaj pa ta vijoličen artefakt, sploh ne vem, kdaj sem to nazadnje videla. Ampak, dobre. Ima vse maksano. 79, frizko.
Ja, tega full špila, ki je dobil weapon.
Lega! Tu pa ni več free to play shit.
Ja, tu je pač standard banner luck.
Tu je pa Wolf's Gravestone, ki ga moj diluk ne more niti videti. Kaj ga ne ima. Aha, 20, 20, 20, lepo, lepo.
Pa se poglej stece, ti sam gledaš, če je level upano.
Ja, se tu dala kar stran. Se zagetam. Čakaj, da vidim statse. A ima crit rate set on?
Ja, ne, v bistvu ima premalo crit rate, ni debate.
Ja, nimaš kaj. Kuča Sara.
Ja, to ima C5.
What happened with the flower? Ujde, nice. Aha, koga je že tu? A, Stringless. Nice, lušam. Jela ni gorše, pa je boljša, kot je drugega. Verjamem.
Ja, dej ti vid, tako se edino pokaže sveti, koliko si dober.
Luka, kaj pa tale tle na tej strani?
Ja, poglej le kakšne ima artefakte, boljši
Ja.
kot Noel.
Ja, ma, Luka. Tu se ne da govori.
Ja, kaj pa, kaj ćemo skrivati, če je tako dober.
Ojoj, kaj je C6?
Ne, tu pa
O,
ni.
bruham! Luka! To pa je grdo videti.
Ja,
Majka
nimam,
božja.
lej, imam pa kakšne druge. Poglej Dio.
Ne bi dio. Aha, sam free to play shit.
Ma ta je v redu weapon.
Se
Pa
vem.
artefakti so tudi grozno dobri za njo.
Aha. V redu. A tle si dobil končno sense?
Ma, mislim, da ne. Vsega lahko vidiš.
Kaj je sense tu?
Ne. Kompas.
Zdaj sem
Ma,
pikala
veš kaj je?
kompas.
Childa niti ne več grem za njegove artefakte, ker zdaj, ko bo prišel nov update, bo prišel nov set, ko bo dejansko narejen za Childa.
Ja? No,
Ja.
sej zate vemo, da imaš ful dobre.
Za Childa pa za Dio bodo
Evo,
zdaj nov set
Vidi
artefaktov.
update. Evo je! Jelanka! Kaj ima še en weapon? Sacrificial. Artefakte.
Kuma set, mislim kuma statse. Čelada ni bila
Nice.
level upana.
Stats, ja, čelada ni bila level upana, pa so že ok statsi, 50-50 pač.
Ja, recimo. I Arja ima v redi.
Ni bad. Nice, fit, nice. Tega našega slekota. Aha. Tik waifus ima opis, še zmeri, ta ima od uvijek ta opis.
Ja, ima prav res.
Prav od uvijek ga ima. On je prišel doter, dal ta opis in tam je ostalo. No, lahko zdaj pogledamo na YouTube.
Trailer.
Ja. Kako se temu reče?
Kar, vse veš. Genshin Impact, Nahida,
Eno Nahida.
imaš character demo pa character trailer.
Trailer pogledamo, ne?
Ja, oboje lahko. Ne ono, ki govori Dainsleif, ampak ono prvo, ko so trailerji, ne? Ne Collected Michelini.
Ta, karakter demo Nahida Boundless Bliss.
Ja, demo pa teaser.
Ok, sam zdaj moram na streamčiču naštimen, na streamči pesi.
Pa ti tudi nisi spremenila opisa, ti imaš tudi od uvijek tisto.
Ja, vem, vse se zavedam. Evo, vidimo.
Vidimo.
Čakaj, še povečam.
Ja, pa moraš skor kamero umakniti.
No, ale. Evo tako. Vse je v redu, tisti koščk.
Dobro.
Ovako. Oje, Bela, kaj sem pa pritisnila?
V redu je. Gledaj zdaj.
Vse gledam.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah, I spy a new friend.
tudi trailer zdaj. Jaz bi slik tega nisem tega, mogoče teaser bi bilo boljš, malo redi. Pa si zašel.
Se lahko zamenjam. A ja, ta slika, ne?
Ja, ja.
Mater se ima fajn, jaz meni tudi takole, da me hobe v zrak metale. To si jaz predstavljam božični film, ko so vli škrati pri božičku.
Ja. Ona je nekakšna gulka.
Ne gulka je. Celo životinsko carstvo je posluša. Kje ni plujašča ratala pod nohami. Ok, ona je stara ali je tu ona kao majhna punčka?
500 let je stara.
Aha, ok. Zdaj pa malo narajden šogun in tale...
Ja, niso vse pravljice.
Final Calamity! Čakaj, grem na Genshin Impacta.
Teaser je full bullshit, tle so vsa neke pravljice, boš videla.
Tu? A ne, tu je una. Kje je pa ta?
Ja, ja.
Ne, boš videl.
Faruzan.
Aha.
Žal, boosta za žal, ta animal damage.
Ma ja, to je zdaj bedno, ko delajo... Tule? A kjer zdaj od teh pogledamo?
Tiska je teaser.
Če nekjer napiše teaser. Tu, Unraveling Wonders, tu. Ali tu. A, teaser, I see teaser.
Ja, no.
Nisem dosti pogooglala.
When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday. In the dream, the Knight of Flowers and his retainers found me. Oh, Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you.
Kako je ta
The Sabzerus festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered around me.
Kako je ta meter in en čevap preživela Archon Warej?
I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye. When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday. In the dream, the Knight of Flowers and his retainers found me.
Čakaj, kdo je zdaj Knight of Flowers?
Oh, Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you. The Sabzerus festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered around me. Finally, I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye. When I woke up, I was riding in the flower carriage. I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday.
Eto neki creepy shit.
O, zdaj ti malo da vedeti, kaj se dogaja.
The Knight of Flowers and his retainers found me.
A ona ima to bolezen verjetno, ne?
We finally found
ne.
you.
Čisto
The
neki
people
drugega je,
can't wait to meet you. The Sabzerus festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered around me. Finally, I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye. When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. It was my birthday. Happy birthday, Nahida.
Nahida je ona. Nahida. That's shit creepy.
Ja, tle je ful neki se zlorabljajo stvari. V glavnem tudi prej, ko sva preskočila, pa je vid povedal, tu si tudi že zvedla. Ona, ko so omenjali tisti Greater Lord, Ruka Devata, tu je bil tisti lord, ki je bil v tistem Arkon Dvoru in tu, in ona je umrla in potem se je reinkarnirala ven ta Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Nič mi ni več jasno.
Pač ta Lesser Lord Kusanali je...
Original god je umrl, ali kaj?
Ja, unga goda ni več, oziroma se ne ve, kaj je pol bilo, in ta reinkarnacija, oziroma nekaj na novo, je prišla potem ven ta Nahida. Ker tudi Sumeruland je ful v teh samsarah. Samsare so pa te, tu bodo še razložili, time loopi. Tu vrtenje, levo, desno, in pol vidiš, tukaj so ti malo že tu povedali, si videla, da je bil nek time loop, in če dalje slabše je bilo, ker si če dalje več stvari vedel, kako je bilo v resnici. In tako boš se zdaj vrtel tudi Arkon Quest, polne nekega misterija in boš mogla ugotoviti, kaj je res, kaj sploh ni, kaj so iluzije, tudi je že prej malo dalo vedeti, ker si te je una zagiftala, kaj je bilo zdaj res, kaj ni res in tako.
Shit creepy.
Ja, je kar ful zanimivo, pa tako. Tudi kaj se dogaja s tem Arkonom in te fore. Boš videla, zdaj malo spoznavala karakterje, te Alzheimer, pa Dia, pa to, kaj ti bodo govorili in pol malo povezuješ stvari, vidiš ta trailer, shit gets real.
Kaj pa zaključimo pa drugič naprej?
Malo greš le še malo naprej, zdaj še ne bo več dolgo, veš? Zdaj lahko narediš ta Sumeru City, preden te pošljajo v Port Ormož.
Okej. Kje sem pa falila ga? Tle je ta.
Ja, tako kaj je rekel vid, pa vidiš spet, da so fa tu in noter, pa ti že ni več nič jasno.
Ja.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide a piece like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Tavern boy. On je bil moj prvi fajster. Daddy Diluk. Nice times. Je bil on še najmočnejši. Ja, on je bil takrat še najmočnejši.
DPS.
Ja. Da se pa Hani uščije na njega.
Ja, zas.
Najlepše povedano.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Majka Božja. Chill, woman.
My lady, who are these two?
Protakusma. My lady.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago.
My lady.
They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec.
Ma kaj pa vem. Sem videla, kako izgleda, a ni dobra.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
Ja, meni se tako zdela lušna. Ne vem, no, Alzheimer me ni prepričal. Je bil pa pred njo. Prej pa nisem niti špilo za to Nilo, pa to se zato grem pa zdaj po Nilo.
A greš po Nahidu tudi?
Me ne zanima več Arkon. Že regretam žonglija.
Čongli?
Hey, Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Jaz sem naravam Marko
Stay
nov za
out of
vse
this.
zvezdice.
You don't understand the situation.
Oh, but you do.
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Kot te Eula ni prepričala, tale pa ja.
How much more do I
Ma
have
ne
to pay
vem,
you
kaj Eula
to
je
become
tudi
your
bolj
employer?
shit zadnje
So you
dni,
never
dokler
listen
ni
to
bilo
my
tega
parents
Mikaca.
ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this
Tu
isn't
za Dejo,
about
kako
Laura.
ima lase, moraš vprašati
I don't know
kučing.
what you think of
In
us
sicer ona dela.
Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll
Ja, isto
never
frizuro
go
ima,
against
ja.
my principles.
Moti me, ko
That's
ima
why I'm here
lase
looking
ima
for
čez
you.
oči, pa bo pa
Sure,
začela
it's an
škiliti,
order
bo
from
pa...
my employer,
bo
but
pa
my
prepozno.
conscience was also
Ja, vsi že
telling me it's
prepozno,
the
ko
right
nič
thing
ne
to
zadne.
do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
Pač ona je zdaj tle bodyguard
No,
temu
you're
Eremitije,
wrong.
ne, pač, ker
I'm
se je
aware of my
plačala.
limits and I know what I'm
A ja, pa
doing.
tle v Sumeriju se v
Honestly,
vsake
the only
oštari
people
vrtijo
being
kebabi.
stubborn right now are my parents.
Ja, 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 ja.
They know
Kebabi
perfectly
so
well
povsod.
that it's no difference if I'm at home or
Se vidi,
not.
da smo v Turčiji.
Still won't accept reality.
Turki.
And every time I bring this up, they just change the
Ja,
subject.
kebabi.
Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least...
Ma ja, može.
This
A ja,
to
ona
me.
ima, njen hobi je, da se šminka.
Fine.
Pa ves denar,
Won't
ki ga
ask you
ima,
to return
zapravlja
home
za
anymore.
ličila.
But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this
Hoče biti
because
lepa
I
videti,
respect
pa
your
neka eremit,
determination,
ne, oni, ker
not
se
because I
dajejo.
agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady.
Ta pa
I
nima
did say
tega
that I like Mora.
naušnika.
Besides, that's our next
Mama,
topic of
samo obrnijo.
conversation.
Mislim, pogledaj zunaj
Today's little
strani.
excursion
Vidim, da
caused
nisi
such a
gledala.
ruckus that every single bodyguard at the
Sem
offense
gledala.
list
A, vidim
definitely
zdaj, ko
won't
se
be your
sveti.
last escapade. Here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an
Tle so vsi neki
I'm
bolani.
fine, really. I just feel a little tired.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more of...
Ja, si se mi zdelo, da je kakšna ta
Well, if
fora.
it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly... Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh?
Vid spoiler, tako da malo
Isn't
povezuješ.
this little
Yeah.
Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need.
Nekam
I don't
bleda
have a lot
zgleda.
of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for
Veš,
ourselves?
koliko imam denarja?
Aw,
Milijone tam
kinda
gor.
wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly looking...
How about
Raje
our
veljaš šleko to
chocolate-baked
znanjem.
Agelena cakes? They're
Come on,
our
to poznanjem.
signature snack.
Ma
and
sleko
they
ima
run
60
cheap.
milijonov.
Look,
O, Jezus. Še sem vem, koliko jih imam.
burnt.
Ma jaz jih imam barely 10.
Paimon will
Jaz
pass.
full artefaktov upgradam.
Hey, come on! Paimon... Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in...
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendroarchon?
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends. and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Donirajte, don't be scared. Who are you? How do I explain this? You might not be... Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom. Wow, you really do know everything. Donirajte, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. But can you make my illness go? Oh. I'm sorry. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned how to read. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukadavata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
The idol.
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, but because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the fest. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukadavata. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukadavata.
Aww, but that...
It is. It's absolutely sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Just remember that we're still out in public.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't. But recently, I made a friend there who also I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou? The one who's...
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have... I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Oh, Dia.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
Yeah,
might as well just accept the lift.
Deve ser aqui legal,
who knows how long it'll take us? And if anything happens...
But of course, Nilou will be thrilled to hear...
Gremo.
Zdaj greš pa na glavni trg, bazar.
Bizarno. Katarina živja. Zavite lijevo, pardon. A tam je naš mutač, že slišam, da razbiva.
Mogla priti čez tisti vhod, vidim.
A to je ta Nilo?
Sorry I'm late,
Ja.
Nilou.
Oh, Donirajte.
Trebušni ples tle.
It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. But you made it in the... Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say
Se ne vem, če bi prej pulil za to Nilo, po mojem ne bi šel po to
She's on our
Dio.
side now.
Ja?
Ma verjetno
Not
res.
completely.
Čakaj, ta Nilo je tudi faj star, ali
Who are
kaj?
these two?
Tudi.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information
Ma
on Lesser
ona
Lord
tu
Kusanali.
pleše z rožicami. Dendro kors reagirajo, tako da lahko skoraj kritnejo. Se pravi, več ko ima ona HP-ja, več doda tisti damage. In pol moraš imeti pa v ekipi samo Dendro, pa samo Hydro. In pol se aktivirajo njeni talenti in plešete z vodo in s travo in vse raznese.
Ma ona je Dendro pol.
Ona je Hydro.
You're very welcome.
Isto kot
It's the
Barbara.
only thing I could do.
Barbara.
Do you still have enough Mora?
Pa heala ali kaj dela, ne? Sam damage boost ali kaj?
Ja, dela damage tisto, da je, pa ogromno ima HP-ja, vse se skela na HP.
Ja, ma ni DPS-a.
Pogajanje, kaj uporablja za orožje.
Knjigo.
Ne, meč, in zato mi je tudi fajn.
Ma ni DPS ali ja?
Mislim, ja, ni main DPS, ona naredi trikrat zapleše tam, pomiga z ritijo in pol drugi jav in tako vržijo dentro stvari, shit dol. In pol tudi to, da še ulti in damage kar ratava z vse posod, tisti dendro kore raznese, ne?
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us.
Tle glavna plesavka.
They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone
Veš, kaj se dogaja, ne? Da pač akademija ni, da je proti kulturi, tukaj tudi že vid povedal. Kar ni za znanost, pač zatirajo.
But the more she gave us,
Morajo
we
samo
hired
za
someone to
knjigo
patch up the
sedeti.
tree, and we also gave the
Ja.
stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already.
It's
Ja,
our
ja,
dream.
cosplaya ganjo, ja, ka
I'll do
ima
my
tiste
best for the
rogove
two
gor
of us.
oblečene.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
dancing the
most
dance.
important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Oh, dance.
Donirajte, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I
Povedala,
only
ja.
told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be.
No povedi.
According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the
Yeah, I
Goddess
love
of
it.
Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the
Pa te
gods
paticare
clamored,
rabi ona, ne, da
"Oh,
se assenda.
if only time could stop at this very moment." Of course they did.
Of course they did, če bi bil
When
Venti
people
zraven.
mention the gods,
Ma
they
čist
always
možno,
think of
je
the
tudi
Archon
strne
War.
stavžent.
But
Yeah.
Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is
dance with
apparently
me.
based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also...
Viš, to ti imaš že da povedati
They
od
symbolize
trailerja,
the
kaj se
Goddess of
dogaja.
Flowers, after all.
Yeah,
Ne vem če.
the Greater Lord brought
For
forth
the birthday
Parisaras
girl,
in
for
memory
her
of the
special
Goddess of
day.
Flowers.
Ah, ja, ja,
But she
ja.
ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it.
To se zdaj že vse
My
dogaja,
stage
Arkon
for
Quest,
anything
ker ne
like
moraš
that?
povezovati, da ti
Ja
bo
se
jasno.
povežujem zdaj.
So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeros festival? Will you two be coming?
All
Course.
of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there
Ja,
for her
sumerski
birthday.
bogovi, vid, ko si rekel, so
It'll be
še
a
v
good
puščavi,
opportunity
boš
for
pol
you to
tudi
learn
videla
more
Kalina,
about her.
pa tako. Podobno, kakor so
Ooh,
tle so sumerski bogovi, kakor so Ulive, pa kaj je že Ganju, pa to.
Fun.
Ja, ja,
There's
ja.
nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the
Adeptai.
Sub-Zeros festival together?
Jeste.
Donirajte, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, that everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali. And in that case, we'll take
Zihar
a
je
look
kaj s tem
around.
fora greater pa lesser, kaj? Pač, da ono tužno je, aj, ne vem. A zdaj moram te sprašovati.
Whoa! What's with
Ne,
your yellow
delci
hair?
od resnice.
And why do your clothes look? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be a...
Nights of Flowers, to je bilo tudi prej tam.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a... Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find out... I mean...
Gospa malo preveč zapravlja.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the...
And dance with me. Kaj pa je ta
dancing at
una,
the
ki mi je dala pot?
Sub-Zero's festival.
Ja, to ona adepta, ja. Ona je imela zdaj tudi svoj event, ker je izgledala, kako je bila mlada. Dejansko ni bila stara od vekomaj.
When it was originally done to honor the greater lord.
Se ni stara rodila.
My grandmother said
Ja,
that
pa jaz sem
greater
skoraj že
lord
mislila.
Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by the Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its appeal over the years.
A jaz sem
That
igrala
is
event?
until a
Možno.
wealthy benefactor
Ne
stepped in
vem, če
this
si,
year.
to je bil zdaj nekaj cajta nazaj. A ja, sega je, ja. Ja, je bila zastonj. Ja, vidiš, ja.
Sem ja. Ja, ma se ne spomnim, kakšna je bila.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my
Jaz
dress
sem
for the
prebrala
festival.
pizza.
See?
Pizza.
Did you sew all...
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because I've noticed that you can't keep your... Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like...
Catherine!
Catherine!
Ki je malo zgrbljena, ker ni za svojim pultom.
Ja. Verjetno kdaj vidiš šetkat.
Nisem vedela, da ima noge.
Ja, ma bi se mislil, da bi jih mogla imeti neki.
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her
Kaj
behind
na
the
hitro
counter
pogledaj,
at
če
the
zdaj še tam ali
Adventurers
so
Guild.
zdaj dve.
This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
To je fake.
Oh, hey!
Ne, pet pogledaj, če greš še tam. Jaz sem ta prva stvar je tu, da sem šel pogledat.
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal
Kar
than
what's
usual.
shaken, ona.
Paimon was still
Yeah.
waiting for her to say,
Ona,
"Oh,
man,
Astra
what's
had
shaken?
sauce."
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the adventure, but saying and doing the same old things over and
Kar
over
neuradno.
again can get... But take you two,
Ona
for
kar z rokca
example.
malo.
You travel across Teyvat to enrich your
Razlagala
lives,
je.
and
Well, we enjoy traveling across
Gospa.
Teyvat and all that.
Tukaj prije ven službe z
You should
pisarne, je
keep
čist drugačen
searching.
človek.
To je prav
sometimes
res.
the answers we're looking for
Služba je
aren't
ubija, vidi se.
necessarily at our intended destination.
Add extra
Instead,
applesauce.
they're found...
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar
Add
recently?
extra applesauce.
Ampak preobleče pa se ne iz službene uniforme
Anyways,
ven.
what brings you out here, Catherine?
Ja.
No, not
Kaj se ti kdaj
particularly.
oblečeš drugače?
I guess you
Yeah.
could say that I'm loving the recent
kle
atmosphere
karakteri.
here.
A ja.
If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh.
All right, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way,
I'm sure you two will get along well with the
Se če
people
gre
here.
itak nazaj, pol
You've
valjda
already
jim bo tam, ne? Kako si šel pogledat? Se itak šla nazaj, ne?
there's
Ma
something
čakaj, se pa mislim, da še enkrat nekaj naredi,
Hey,
da gre
traveler.
lihtek v še nekaj
Paimon.
sešetkat.
Oh, hey, Dia.
I've got something to tell you. My
Lihte
lady
v Sumeru.
knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to...
Are you serious? We'd love that.
Ali je majka imela 8
It might
frocen,
not
vsi so
necessarily pan
bile
out, so don't
osmice.
get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place
A
for
to je
her
šele
to
pol
rest.
vid. Ja. Ma ne mislim ono, ka veva, kaj mislim. Ma sem mislil ono, da... Pa sem mislil, da se še šetka, pa da imaš tako, da imaš unavailable, da greš do nje.
Give me the frutta di mare.
Sorry, I'm late.
Aha,
It
no
took some
pa ja.
convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Donirajte was only sitting in the port for... Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Donirajte...
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia.
It's called being a professional. I'm about...
Look, Dia's...
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Donirajte very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all...
We met this morning after the adventurers...
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City. Since you've already mentioned...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something. And there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendroarchon.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in.
Zdaj bo ta
The
ples, ki
Academia
jih malo...
recently sent a convoy. The Grand Sage
Ja, vse
took
se
the
vse vrti
whole
samo okoli
matter
tega
very
plesa.
seriously.
Ja, pa
You
to...
all
ne vem pa,
have
če bo
heard of
prav
Port
malo,
Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of... The
Zdaj greš ti v
Academia's
Port
grip
Ormos
isn't
in vse
long
te
enough
fore
to
še
reach
okoli
all
Sumeru,
the way
prej
to
spet
Ormos.
prideš nazaj v
So,
Sumeru.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal... If
Ne
you're
verjamem, da boš
interested,
niti jutri
maybe
bila
you can head to
tisti
Port
time roof.
Ormos and ask
Ja,
around
ja,
yourself.
tisto je še delč, tisti
If you
ples.
want my advice,
Pač to so vse pripravljene to, ma zdaj moraš
Are you
videti čez celo
serious,
ozadje.
Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City.
if you're also interested.
Count me out. I've got plenty of... And take it from me. If you
Če
two
želiš videti
really
ples,
do
poglej
decide to
trailer
visit Port
od
Ormos,
Nilov.
you'd best watch your backs. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, retake Sumeru for King Deshret. Word is that more...
Ja, tle omenjajo, King Deshret, to je ta puščavnik.
King Deshret's been dead for thousands.
Not everyone's like you,
Puščavski
Chief.
god.
Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness. Well, traveler, that's about all.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment
Ja,
in
nismo še
Sumeru
prvega
City,
questa končali, pa
let's
jih je
head
še
to Port
5.
Ormos and see
Ojej.
what we can find next.
Ja, in
Miss
čist na
Donirajte is
čist na
looking
konti
forward
je
to seeing
tisti
you both at the
skaramuš.
Sub-Zeru's festival. So,
Pol še da
be sure
pridejo
to
pa
get
tudi
yourselves
vi.
back here in time for that. Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru.
To je to.
To ti reče Dia, ti jo da Sub-Zero's festival, tako eno leto kasneje in real life, ko je prišel tisti update.
Ja. Ne, to je to za danes. Jutri pol, oziroma kadar bo naslednji stream naprej. Ko
Prav, ja,
moram
tudi
celo
naslednjič
mapo.
bo še prišla do ta zanimivega dela. Zdaj se tle malo vrtiš te predzgodbe, malo kušaš jabko.
Ja, pa moram raziskati tako do tja dol, tako da.
Prav.
Dobro.
Če je kakšen trailerček ali konc?
Ma konc, drugič. Ritme že boli.
Dobro.
Dač, naslednji stream bo verjetno v nedeljo, ker jutri me ne bo, ne? Nas ne bo. Tako da se vidimo. Adio.
Adios.